Currently, I own 10.134 shares of Starbucks in my long-term dividend growth portfolio, and I've owned the stock for around 2 years, and I'm already down 11% on my investment. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you guys would know that Starbucks is one of my favorite stocks to own, and it was actually one of my top gainers in my long-term portfolio as well. The stock is down 33% from its all-time high, and is recently down 10% after Howard Schultz announced that the company would be suspending their share buyback program. This obviously impacts me because I have a big stake in Starbucks in my portfolio, so in today's video we're going to be going over my thoughts, how it impacts my buying strategy, and much more. And guys, with all this money lost, this has put me in a sour mood, so it'd mean a lot if you guys could smash the like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 150 by the end of the year. That's my goal, and we're already almost like 30 away from that, which is insane, and I really appreciate you guys if you would do that. Now that you've done that, thank you, and of course, roll the intro.
Hello, I like money.
If you guys watched last week's video, which is the March portfolio update, you guys will know that I bought 3 shares of Starbucks in March. The stock is down because of some short-term issues in my opinion, and things started looking very positively when Howard Schultz would announce that he's coming back for an interim period as CEO. But the first day that Howard Schultz comes back, he suspends the share buyback program. As mentioned earlier, this caused the stock to tank over 10%, and this is obviously very negative news. Starbucks said Monday that it will be suspending its stock repurchasing program effective immediately as Howard Schultz returns to the company as chief executive for the 3rd time. Schultz said that this decision will allow us to invest more into our people and to our stores, and the only way to create long-term value for all of our stakeholders. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm actually from Buffalo where the stores are unionizing right now, and it's just really annoying because in my opinion, I think Starbucks offers probably the best benefits and pay compared to their competitors. So I think that Starbucks is just really vulnerable to something like this happen, considering that all their stores are company owned. No disrespect to like Starbucks baristas or anything here, but what value are you bringing to Starbucks that demands more pay? You're making good pay compared to like competitors. Like go to Tim Hortons, go to Dunkin' Donuts. See what happens with the value that you bring to Starbucks. Starbucks pays way more. They offer way more benefits. They do stock, they give you stock in Starbucks. They give you free products. So I think it's absurd that these employees are complaining. To be honest, a perfect comparison is a spoiled kid on Christmas. They wanted a Buzz Lightyear toy, but they got a Sheriff Woody toy instead. There are many kids that don't get gifts on Christmas, and there are many employees in other companies that don't get the benefits and pay that you get, that offer the same, if not more value. Starbucks has always been for the employees, so I think it's just absurd that they're complaining even more. And of course, Starbucks is playing politics here, and they're going to be the good guys. They're going to stop rewarding the shareholders that put money on the line for them to make these new investments, and they're going to instead invest that money back into their employees for higher wages than overpaid wages, in my opinion. This is obviously unfortunate, and I hate when politics take place in my stocks and my investments that I hold long term, but obviously this is going to make Starbucks look like the good guys, but it's going to negatively impact the people that risk their money and put money on the line in order for Starbucks to grow as a company. Personally, I think that this is a short to medium term issue. He suspended it, so I don't know how long this share buyback program will be suspended for. I'd assume at least a year, maybe I say 1 to 3 years from my guess. Now, here's a clip from fellow dividend stock enthusiast Joseph Carlson. He runs a great channel. Definitely go check it out. He recently bought into Starbucks. If you guys know, he recently bought in, and it's a little ironic that he bought in and this happened. But Joseph makes a great analogy here, and I really felt like they would be really important and a great, third perspective to show.
The case, that's not really a company I want to be a shareholder of. There should be rewards for taking risk. He also goes on to apologize to the employees, saying, quote, "We haven't done enough. I promise to do better." What exactly is he apologizing for? Starbucks has better pay, better benefits, and better working conditions than almost every single comparable store in its industry. So I fail to see what Starbucks is so emphatically apologetic about.
I think that Starbucks is also taking a very liberal approach to this. Now, this shouldn't tie in with anybody's political beliefs because I really don't care, but I think that this just isn't very good for shareholders. This is obviously not going to favor the shareholders of Starbucks and more benefit the employees of Starbucks. And I just hate to see when politics takes place in a great company. Howard Schultz also announced that Starbucks will be participating in the NFT business by the end of the year, which I don't think should really be a focus of Starbucks right now, to be completely honest. I don't know anything about the NFT business, but I'm just going to hope that Schultz can turn this into some extra money. So what am I going to be doing with my Starbucks shares? Am I going to be selling? I think that Starbucks still has really good pricing power in this economy, and I think they also have a really nice economic moat that I want to be a part of still. So no, I will not be selling my Starbucks shares.
I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
Currently, Starbucks is trading around $80, and I think I've bought a lot recently, I know, but I think if it hits the mid-70s, low 70s, that's where I'm going to buy a little more. Now, a lot of people have asked me if I think Starbucks is more vulnerable to a dividend cut now. I would say yes and no. Starbucks' payout ratio is around 60% right now, which is, median. But I don't think Starbucks is going to cut its dividend. They're still growing rapidly in China. They're doing good with, growing in America too. But I think that hopefully, they reinvest this money into their partners. They overpay them, which I know sucks in the short term. But hopefully that can create some long-term shareholder wealth and make everybody happy. The employees happy, the customers happy, management happy, the dividend holders happy, all that good stuff. So that's going to wrap up the video, guys. I really appreciate you guys all watching this all the way through. It really means a lot to me. If you enjoyed, leave me a like button. Smash it, please. Also, subscribe. Turn on post notifications. I'll post anything that relates to Starbucks again. Any big news on any dividend stocks, I'll post it. Post my portfolio updates every month. Good fun. I upload every Saturday once again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Smash the like button. Subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Roll the outro, and do dividend stocks, not drugs.
Dad, it's red!
Mackenzie, it's fine.
I asked you a million billion times I wanted a blue car, Dad!
Come on, Mackenzie.